Hello guys, welcome to BitcoinMF. Quick TA update for today, the way I view the market. I remind you, this is not a financial advice in any way. So do your own research and let's dive right into it. So we got the basic chart like yesterday, like all the time, daily chart. And today I watched this line. I wrote about it in the Discord in the morning. And right now we break this downwards, okay? And people, in my opinion, are getting stressed a little bit because they feel like it's going to dump further, which of course very possibly can be. So right now I am not in a position. I was stopped before with my long, so now I want to see what is going on and where we going and rest a little bit. But it doesn't matter because the market is continuing, and I want to share with you guys what I see today and what I think today, so we be on the same frequency if you follow. And don't forget that if you're your first time here, all the links are in the description and you can check all the channels and all the info is there. It's simple, you know what to do. But anyways, let's see what we get. So last hours we had this dump, okay, and we broke this line, like I said, 8-6 line, okay, and now people are starting to get into short more. And if we add the indicators, we can see that the MACD is like minimum negative phase, yes, and the RSI is like falling, and also the stochastic RSI is telling us that it's gonna stay at the bottom, and it seems bearish from first sight, but like always I try to look at the other side and not on the obvious side, and try to think where is the next move and where we gonna end up, okay? So of course when it falls, and we can now go and fall more and test this line maybe, okay, like we did. You see, every time you get 2-3 red candles, okay, so maybe it's the case today. But also I think that in those situations I think that it can catch us by surprise, and I watch closely. And I remind you that there is maintenance in the BitMEX tomorrow. You can check this with the notification on BitMEX. It will say to you in the top right corner. You know what I mean. And I want to see what happens. And I know that people say those maintenance issue, they got us like already conditioned, but I don't think so, because I think that every time something else is happening and no one really knows what is happening, but I want to see it. So let's change to Aikenashi and add the BB as I always do it, and the BitcoinMF strategy, and watch the daily again, okay? So right now we can see that we are like below this line, and like I say, because if this line keeps acting as resistance, there is high chance we go even more lower, okay? But again, I look at this line and I look at the mid BB and the strategy EMA 16, and I want to see if it finds support here. And if it doesn't find support here, I want to see if it finds support on the green dotted, okay? So this is like for the bearish scenario, because we can see that the volume is, we got no volume and everybody today will panic, and I think we'll go short. But what also can happen is because the real short was like from here, okay? And tried to pump, and now when it got down, people were like got confirmation for this move, I think, and those who put the stop losses here Okay, they now maybe tie the stop losses, and we can see that it stopped them. Okay, and now it's like going down again. So it's like signaling people, okay, we go down more, and we should go to short. And this probably might be the case for today, but BTC is BTC, and it can change any moment. But we keep close watch, okay. So what I mean is, if those stops are still at positions, okay, and maybe people still want to get more profit, and they put the stops now here, okay, they put them here. I mark it for you, like somewhere here, because it's like obvious. So market can go and shoot and take those, in my opinion, of course, if it finds support first on here or maybe before. So if that happens and it starts to shoot up and it collects the stop, it will also drag inside the buyers, and it also will drag inside, in my opinion, the big players, because when this happens, they can see and they mask with the buy orders, they mask it, all the up move, also with market orders sometimes, and they make everything go up before it goes down. So again, for the bear, is like today is more obvious. We watch this line and this line and this line for extreme bear. And for the bulls, we watch if it still can find support on this area, maybe, even if we pierce down. I still believe there is a chance for bull. So we look if it goes top hunting, and if it can pop to this line and maybe even to this area, okay? But again, this is only the two scenarios. If we go lower time frame a little bit, okay, we can see that last signal was long, and right now it's like closing on the signal, if you know what I mean. And if people didn't get out on time, so they start to lose money, and they start to panic, they start to flip, and they start to do nonsense. Okay, so on the 1 hour we can see that also we got the short and below the mid BB and below the EMA strategy, and we fall strong. And right now I always tell you, and so that I watch the RSI 50 phase, and we can see that we got here in the RSI negative 50 phase. So if this continues, as long as price falling down or sideways, this will continue, and when you will feel it goes up, it will already be here, the RSI, in my opinion. And also it will kind of already be late, because you need to take it from the bottom more, in my opinion. The tricky part is that it can not go to the bottom, like run away from you, but you know what I mean. But we keep follow, because no one knows what market does. Let's look at the 30 minutes if we find something there, and we can see here the EMA is crossing bearish. And if you read on the Discord server, many times I say that okay, I also see it's bearish, and I also get the signal for bearish, everything's cool. But many times when it's about to cross it, the market goes counter, because it's like price can suddenly go up and to test this and this, even because everybody sees it's crossing, and all the retails are going short. So big players, they know this, and algos, and they go counter, and they underwater everybody. And on the 15 minutes, the scalpers time frame, as I always say, when the candles start to close outside the BB, I start to look for a chance for a reversal, and we can see that we have the dump here, and here it tries to recover. It doesn't make it. This line is strong, and it goes more down, and now we are like at the bottoms, okay? But still, this is a short time frame, and this doesn't mean anything. It can still go down more. It doesn't care about this. But I also watch this, because when it flips, So it does print on those time frames, and I do think it matters. And that's all. So okay, so this is for the time frames. Another thing I wanted to show you, it's like a more bull biased thing, but I will still show it to you. Just a second. We will find where is it? Here. We open Bitfinex. I put regular candles and I take this off so it's more clear for us. And I put the sorry. This is what I was looking for. It's already ready and I forgot. Okay, so this is the monthly chart of Bitfinex, okay, with the regular basic pivot points. I didn't do nothing, I just added the pivot points from TradingView. And I also added this EMA, which is EMA 21. Okay, and I can see that with this EMA, it looks like the bull run was above here, and this is the, I don't know how to explain it the most right words, the most basic common narrative like I can find in the crypto space, in my opinion. It doesn't mean it's not right, because facts are facts, and all this price action before is above EMA 21 and I cannot do nothing about it. And you see when it breaks down, so it found support kind of here, and it's also it reverses. So right now I want to see in the next days and in the next month, I want to see if the market can really like go nuts maybe and drag us all the way, maybe even up to here. But to be honest, I don't so much believe in this. I more tend to look at the 10K line. Okay, the 10K line is important for me. I look at the 10K line. I want to see if we can break the 10K line. But also, I am not delusional, and of course, if we break it, we make it, everything is cool. But I also look at this pivot point, and I want to see that if we start to fall, are we gonna pierce this? And are we gonna continue to this EMA? Because this is for me the general move, okay? So I watch this, and if you want, you can just check this. It's very easy and simple. Bitcoin, US dollar, Bitfinex, monthly chart, pivot points, and this simple EMA, okay? So this is what I wanted to share with you. So just think like for a second what happens if we start to shoot here, what goes with the market, okay? So that's it. You're welcome to leave comments, likes, dislikes, subscribes, notifications, whatever you want. And I will be glad if you join the Discord server and the Telegram channel, which you can find there. Also, I share my trades, which are not financial advice, and also the signals that are coming as part of the Hulk pattern scanner, okay? And you can also go to the website and download the demo and start to play with it. And I promise you that this is a powerful tool that I hope it will help you to follow market better. Okay, so good luck, trade safe, and I see you next time. Bye bye.